Hello everybody, welcome back to Bearware the Terrible. Today we have a new deck for you called the Ripper's Pin, featuring our Sableye V from Sword and Shield. So Sableye V, the old card, we have our Crazy Claws attack doing 60x damage for each extra damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Obviously, we are going to have to think about placing those damage counters on their Pokemon. How do we do that? We have our Bursting Needles. So Bursting Needles Qwilfish allows you to put 6 damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon if they knock out this Qwilfish on your active spot. So you need to have it on your active spot. You can't have it knocked out with a special condition. If they knock you out with damage counters, Inteleon, sharpshooting as well, you can't actually activate the ability. The ability doesn't work if they knock out your Qwilfish with anything other than an attack. So this is very conditional. If they boss order something else and then attack your Qwilfish on your bench, you can't actually use your Bursting Needles ability anymore. So this ability is very temperamental in that sense. That is why we need to only play. It's very difficult to play this deck. The main priority, the main concern you need to think about is to put only Qwilfish in play. So make sure you only have your Qwilfish and your Sigilyph in play, no Sableye. Make sure you have no Sableye in play until the very last minute after they have knocked out, after they have damaged your Sigilyph or your Qwilfish, essentially taking those recoil damage. If they attack your Sigilyph, they're gonna have to take the counter damage of 3 damage counters on their attacking Pokemon. So whatever they attack, they're gonna take the recoils. And after they take the recoil, after you have collected enough recoil damage counters on their active Pokemon, you can summon your Sableye, put it into your bench, and then attach the extra energy from your hand. Switch, we have a lot of switch cards in this deck. We have a lot of energy switch and Raihan in this deck. After they do the knockout, all you need to do is place a fresh new V card onto your bench. Your Sableye, place it onto your bench. When you have no Sableye in play, put a new fresh card onto your bench. Make sure you only put it into play when you can attack, when you have accumulated enough damage counter on your opponent's VMAX Pokemon. And then after that, use a Raihan for that extra energy card. Energy switch or Raihan, because we have 7 copies, a total of 7 of those cards, and then attach an extra energy from your hand. Switch your active Qwilfish or Sigilyph into your Sableye. We have a lot of switch cards: 1 escape rope, 2 switch, 2 air balloons, and 2 bird keepers. So a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A total of 7 switch cards in this deck, plus a lot of energy switch and Raihan. You get the point. We actually get to attack with Crazy Claws very easy after they knock out our Qwilfish and after they attack our Sigilyph. So the main concern is to make sure they attack those Pokemon. That is why I say don't put your Sableye at all to start with. So we have our Rocky Helmet and also Old Cemetery as well to add those extra damage counters. We have a lot of gears, 4 copies of Raihan and 2 gears to make sure we get out our Raihan as fast as possible. We have 4 quick balls and 3 great balls in this deck. So these balls allow us to get out our Sableye and also our Qwilfish at the right time. Sableye is a V card. That means you can't actually summon it with anything other than a quick ball or a Sonia. On the next expansion though, Fusion Strike, when Fusion Strike is going to come out, with that new set is going to feature a new card called Battle Pass, Battle VIP Pass. So that VIP Battle Pass is going to have the effect that allows you to, I'm not sure what that is, that allows you to summon extra 3 basic Pokemon onto your bench on your first turn if you go first, if I'm not mistaken. So that VIP Pass is going to do a lot for us on the next rotation, on the next set that is coming out. But until then, we only have our quick ball and great ball to deal with for this deck. We have no Sonia in this deck. We only have our boss orders and our regular supporter cards. We have our Marnie, Research, Bird Keeper, and Raihan. So let's go ahead for gameplay with our Ripper's Pin deck, featuring Sableye V and Qwilfish. So Qwilfish is going to do a lot for us. Qwilfish is our main attacker. Our main, well, sort of an attacker, because we are placing damage counter on our Qwilfish. So I'm gonna put my Qwilfish and then my Sigilyph. So don't put Sableye at all to begin with. There's no more Mawile, so the only way they can drag your Sableye into play onto your bench is with a Summoning Horn. If you discard your Sableye, if you have it in your discard pile before you do the damage or even after you attack, then they can recall your Sableye onto your bench with a Summoning Horn, Rapid Strike card, item card as well, and that actually allows them to hit another Sableye for 2 prize cards. And if they hit your Sableye, you can't actually put damage counters on them unless you put your Rocky Helmet on your Sableye. But obviously you can't place any tool cards on their turn. If they use Summoning Horn on their turn and Boss Order knock out your Sableye, you can't actually place damage counters anymore. So you're essentially wasting a turn if they do that. We actually have to pass the turn, making sure they don't pull up another Summoning Horn, you know, and just hoping they don't have another of those cards, and then just, you know, sacrificing a Qwilfish so that we get to place more damage counters on their active VMAX or V card, and then do extra damage with our Crazy Claws. So here comes the first hit. We have our Sigilyph. We can actually attack with Sigilyph because we have Aurora Energy in this deck. So I might attack with Sigilyph. So I'm just gonna put that one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna attack with Sigilyph, because I can't attack with Sableye now. I don't have a Raihan. I don't have an Energy Switch. Energy Switch is not gonna do anything anyways. So I'm gonna have to use that one. So the beeping noise is the washing machine. I'm just gonna sort that out later. So Psychic Assault, pause the turn. So I'm just gonna turn off the machine real quick. Give me a second, guys. So they have a Shaman as well. Interesting card. Shaman, Sky Return. Put this Pokemon and all attached cards into your hand. Return, draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. It's from Evolving Skies, by the way. Oh, it's from Chilling Rain. My bad. It's Chilling Rain. Chilling Rain, Shaman. Eevee is from Evolving Skies. So they knocked out our Sigilyph. It's quite bad actually. Now we can't do anything. Let's see if we can get another Sigilyph. Oh well. I'm just gonna retreat and then attach to that one. We don't need an Aurora. Aurora is there just so we get to discard. If we discard our Darkness Energy, if we have it in the discard pile, it can help us later on with our Raihan. So I'm just gonna pause the turn. Because Raihan doesn't work if you don't have any basic energy card in your discard pile. That is why we need to discard with either a Quick Ball or a Alistair, Milo, things like that. But it's okay not having that many of those cards because we are attaching every turn. We have a lot of energy cards in this deck, 11 energy cards, 9 basic and 2 Aurora. So Aurora doesn't actually do much. I should actually only have 1 Aurora in this deck, but Aurora is basically there just in case you need to attack with your Sigilyph. You may be able to, you know, it actually adds flexibility to this deck. You actually get to attack not only with your Sableye, not only with your Qwilfish as well. Poison Jab, sometimes it does something. And also with your Psychic Assault, because it does 10 more damage for each of your opponents, for each damage counter on your opponent's attacking Pokemon. So that is kind of the same effect as your Crazy Claws, except it's only 10 extra damage, you know? So they're not gonna attack our Qwilfish just because, you know, they know it's gonna kill them. So they're probably gonna do something else. Delay, I suppose, stall, and they can't knock us out unless they are using a Charizard. So Charizard, a fire water energy type. So that means they're playing a Charizard Suicune. Quite an interesting get. So we got another Qwilfish. I don't think they can hit our bench, so I'm just gonna put as many Qwilfish as I can. We have no Crobats in this deck, so no Crobat actually allows us to... I'm just gonna pause the turn here. I'm gonna retreat and pause the turn. I think they used a boss order on me. I'm pretty sure I don't have that in the active spot. There we go. Okay, this is a bit scary because Sableye is not gonna do much, you know. But Old Cemetery actually helps us a lot because Old Cemetery is actually enough. If they attach 2 energy cards to their Charizard, we can actually knock them out with 1 hit without Qwilfish. So Qwilfish has actually done its job. So now we should actually worry about getting out our Sableye as fast as possible, charging it up with energy card, but we can't do that without a Raihan. We have no supporter cards, no Crobat in this deck, so I suppose the only thing we can do is wait for a Qwilfish to knock out. Wait for a Qwilfish knockout until we draw a supporter card. We can Raihan for that, but that's not good. Not sure why they have a Gossifleur. Probably an Eldegoss. Eldegoss helps them get energy cards, specific type energy cards. I actually forgot to turn on the music. Hope you guys enjoyed the music. It's in the music credits, by the way, if you want to check out the source of the music. So we have no choice but to pause the turn again. We should have retreated again. Forgot about that. Sorry, guys. They used a Pokemon catcher on us. An escape rope, right. They used an escape rope the first time. So Galarmine. That means we can't actually knock out the Charizard without a Qwilfish. They have no choice but to knock out our Qwilfish. So there we go, they got the recoil. We should have retreated that one just because it has the air balloon. We're wasting our air balloon. But that's okay, we have our air balloon. Here comes the magic hit. So the magic hit is our Raihan Sableye. We can't get anything but our energy cards. So I'm just gonna get a darkness. We seriously can't get anything else. We have a gear though. So I'm just gonna discard that one and get my Sigilyph out just to compress my deck by that one card. And oh, I can't actually retreat. Jeez. Oh my god. I can't retreat. Tails, come on. Oh man. Are you serious? This is soul crushing. They had all the right cards. They flipped the heads for everything. They had all the right cards. It's not really fair. I thought we could at least do one hit. We can't even do one hit. This is just... It was just very unlucky, you know. We got all the wrong cards. So that's the bad thing of having nothing but a Raihan to rely on. Raihan doesn't do much. We need our stadium card. We don't even have our stadium card. I'm just gonna concede, guys. They're just gonna Pokemon Catcher, I guess, again. I think the music is way too loud on my end. I know it's not that loud for you guys, but on my end it's like really, really loud. Okay, now it's like super loud. Okay. So we got a really bad luck with the previous game. I don't want to talk about that. They escape roped Pokemon Catcher twice with 2 heads. Galar Mine at the right time. Oh my god. It's like they had a sixth sense what we are gonna play. It's like they had a... I don't know. It's way too lucky of them, you know. So let's see if we can pull through this one. We have 1 copy of Alistair to discard that darkness energy. We don't really need to discard, as I said, but you know, it's sometimes it's necessary. I don't even know. So I'm just gonna discard a switch, I suppose. I think I'm gonna discard a research for a Qwilfish and attach it to my Qwilfish so that I get to energy switch later. If I get an energy switch and a switch, I get to put my Sableye, attach an energy card, energy switch and attack. I love this song. Cynthia's theme. Cynthia's battle theme. Cinccino, Inteleon, Malamar, Octillery. They discarded their Drizzile. That's interesting. So I'm glad to say no more Oricorio GX for the standard format, because that card is just crazy. With your Cinccino, you're drawing like mad with your Malamar, and you can actually kill a VMAX with 1 hit with that card, even without an Oricorio if you're smart enough or lucky enough. Don't really need to be smart in this game, just lucky enough, you know. I'm just gonna attach to both. Draw more cards. Should I? Yeah, we should draw our Raihan. We should get out our Raihan and energy switch. So we're gonna pass the turn. 1 energy is enough. We can either use the energy for the retreat, or we can energy switch for our Crazy Claws. So that is the advantage of attaching energy cards every turn. We want to be doing that. That is why we have a lot of energy cards in this deck. I might actually switch that Alistair just because we don't really need to discard, as I said. We don't need that Aurora except for Sigilyph. So it might be wiser just to have 1 Aurora energy card in this deck and no Alistair, no Milo, not that many research. Research is good though because it helps us draw a bulk amount of cards into our hand and skim through our deck until we get to, you know, discard all the unnecessary cards until we get to the important stuff, so that we get to Raihan and Energy Switch, attack with Crazy Claws immediately. We don't actually need, they are playing a 1 price deck though, we don't need Crazy Claws anymore, so it may be wiser just to, forgot about that, just to hit their weakness and, you know, target them in that sense. They don't actually need that much to kill our Sableye as well. So if you're up against 1 price deck, you have no high chance of winning, just because we are doing a lot of damage with our Crazy Claws. We are relying on that high damage to win the game. Let's hope we have a Aurora energy card, I suppose. Don't think we can do anything else. We can Raihan for that. Raihan for an Aurora energy card, if we're lucky enough to get a Raihan. Alright, no Raihan. We got a Marnie instead. Should we use a Marnie or a Milo? I'm just gonna use a Milo first. We have 4 copies of Sableye, so I don't think I need my Sableye right now. Okay, this is bad. Alright, we have no choice but to do this. Energy Switch, attach. Do that one. Switch. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just gonna put to that one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough anyways. If I attach to Qwilfish, it's not gonna be enough for a 1-hit knockout. Just because they only need that 1 energy card. Oh, they are... I forgot they are Psychic type. So Old Cemetery doesn't work for Psychic types, Ghost types. Malamar is a Psychic type, so they don't actually get the 2 damage recoil. 20 damage recoil. It's really loud though on my end. Yeah, I don't think I can win this one. No Raihan, we have 4 copies of that card. It just doesn't show up at all. Still no Raihan, by the way. Oh my god. Jesus. So we have no choice but to put that, just because if they knock out our active Sigilyph, we're gonna lose the game if we don't have any bench Pokemons. There's no way we're gonna win this one. There's just no way. Should we concede, guys? Should we concede? There's virtually 0 chance of us winning this game unless they don't get their rods in time. That's the only hope we have. And that's not even enough to knock them out. 50. 10 more. I'm just gonna concede, guys. There's just no point continuing. We got really bad luck today. I'm not sure why. I'm I'm just gonna power through and let's see what happens. You know, we fought against non-VMAX decks. They seem to have like a sixth sense or something, you know, somehow knows what we are playing and putting up all of our enemy decks, all of our weakness cards. Playing all of our weakness. If we play a full single price deck, then that is our weakness, you know. And also a Galar Mine as well, because we're playing 2 copies of Air Balloons. Funny that when that Galar Mine showed up, we didn't get our Switch Escape Rope. We have 2 Switch and 1 Escape Rope, 2 Bird Keepers. But we didn't get any of those when the Galar Mine was in play. No Energy Switch as well. So that game was really, really annoying. And we got nothing but a Sableye to start with. So the bad thing is, if you're stuck with a Sableye, you may have to sacrifice that that 2 price card. If they boss order you, you can't do nothing, you know. It may be wiser to only have 3 copies of Sableye in this deck, because we actually have 2 copies of it. Sorry, 4 copies of this card in this deck. Should we use Load Search? Togekiss VMAX with Melanie. Zorok. What's it called? Milotic. Zorok with Milotic. Melanie with Togekiss VMAX. So let's see if they can use a Milotic this turn. Discard the Milotic from their hand. Use Phantom Transformation for the Milotic. Keeping their hand after using after searching their deck for 2 cards with their Togekiss VMAX. I can't remember the attack of that GMAX attack. VMAX attack. So we're gonna be smart and attach to that one, just in case they knock out our Sableye. At least we can energy switch later, I suppose. Gear for a Marnie or something. Bird Keeper. We have an Air Balloon, so Bird Keeper might help. Everything is perfectly set up. All we need to do is wait. Hopefully they don't get boss order. They're probably gonna search for that boss order card with their, you know, with their VMAX card, but they can't actually search before using the attack. So they have to knock out something, you know. Unless they get it before, if they get it by chance on their hand already before searching their deck, then that's gonna help them by a lot. No boss order yet, thank god. No VMAX. Here comes Milotic. There we go. Phantom Transformation for Milotic. Double Transformation. Oh, no VMAX yet. Okay, they are stalling. They are definitely stalling, but we can actually attack with our Qwilfish. So that's why it's important to attach energy cards on your Qwilfish so that you get to attack no matter what happens. We have no choice but to do that. Let's hope we have more Sableyes in the deck. Thank god we have 2 more Sableyes. They could wind up in our prize card, so it's important to check, you know. I'm just gonna get another Qwilfish and then research for more cards. Don't need anything else. I'm just gonna Poison Jet them. So they need 4 damage counters on that. If they pass the turn not evolving or retreating or switching, then they're gonna die with our Crazy Claw. So they have to do something. 40 is not enough, but 50 is enough. Melanie actually helps them. I forgot about Melanie. Melanie, attached from your discard pile. That means you can actually skip the damage counter placement. You know, you don't get hit by the old cemetery. They only have 2 more Melanies, so that's good to know. Here comes another Togekiss. That's what I'm afraid of. The second Togekiss. We have no choice but to sacrifice this one. Do we have any choice? We can use a Raihan though. We can still attack with Sigilyph. 30 is not going to be enough, so Sigilyph is going to help us here. If we have an Aurora in the deck, then that's gonna be super. So 30 is not gonna be enough. We have to use Sigilyph. Let's hope Sableye survives the next turn, and let's hope Togekiss if they don't get their boss order before the Togekiss VMAX, then that's gonna be helpful for us. So Aurora, we need Aurora energy card. There we go, thank God. We have 2 copies of this. It could be in our prize card. So we got Aurora Energy. Let's just discard our energy, I suppose. I think it's wiser just to discard that. Okay, so Sigilyph for the hit. Another Sigilyph with another helmet. Two prize cards. Let's hope they have no boss orders. Please, no boss order. If they boss order, they're gonna be 2 prize, 1 prize faster than us, but we still have to sacrifice that extra 1 prize to be able to knock out the VMAX card. The bad thing about this deck is you actually have to sacrifice, you know, 1 or 2 of your Pokemons to be able to hit that 370 damage with your Crazy Claws. 370 or 310, which is enough to knock out a VMAX with those extra damage counters that you already placed on their VMAX Pokemon. So they conceded. They conceded because I suppose they saw no hope to winning the game. Because we do have our Sableye, they need to boss order the Sableye, otherwise, you know, it's gonna kill their VMAX, it's gonna kill their V cards. They can't find their Melanies in time. Maybe they don't have that many Melanies in their deck. Maybe it's in their prize card. You never know. So they were forcing us to attack with our Sableye, but thank God we had that Aurora Energy in our deck, so it would actually be wiser to keep that Aurora Energy. I wanted to replace that card with a Basic Energy, just because Basic Energy card, you get to use your Raihan, you get to use Energy Switch. You get to do a lot more with your Basic Energy card. But with your Aurora, you actually can attack with your Psychic Assault other than with your Sableye. Because Sableye, if you attack with your Sableye, you're offering them a chance to get 2 prize cards with only 170 HP knockout. They only need to do 170 damage to knock out your Sableye V. And that's not a lot, and we don't have Cape of Toughness in this deck. We have no way of increasing our Sableye V's HP. So all they need to do is 170 damage and you are done. You know, 2 prize behind them. Shadow Rider, Calyrex, not sure what happened there. They just conceded for no apparent reason. Let's go ahead for another game. I suppose they have a bad hand or something. I don't really like playing against someone who just concede way too fast. I only concede if I have, like, if I meet a roadblock, you know, like there's no chance of winning the game. Virtually 0 or maybe less than 10%, then I would just concede. There's just no point continuing. Like the Malamar game that we were playing just now. If you're playing against 1 prize, you have a very low chance of winning, and they were, you know, they were much faster than us as well to set up. So would be wiser to concede before wasting that much time recording a game that is just one-dimensional. You know, we already know the outcome. We already know the outcome of the game. No point going through with the finer details, unnecessary details. So we are up against Rapid Strike combo, Rapid Strike Boxzac. Could be Urshifu, could be Zera, could be Blaziken VMAX, could be all of them together with Sylveon VMAX. You never really know. Oh, a Jumpluff, interesting. Oh, Jumpluff is gonna kill us. Because all they need is 2 hits of... Oh my gosh, they're hitting everything at the same time. We can't actually play Sableye that late because they can't knock out our Qwilfish unless they hit it twice. So it's gonna do 60 sweep damage with their Matchless Maelstrom, so we can't do... I don't know what we're gonna do here. I'm really torn. I don't think we can win this one because it's a 1-price deck and they are doing a sweep damage as well. Yep, we have no chance of winning this game. Just no chance of winning this game. But let's just play and see what happens. I'm gonna discard my Quick Ball. Pause the turn. Jumpluff is a very strong card. All you need is your Jumpluff and your Passimian. And obviously Octillery to get out that scroll of swirls to do Matchless Maelstrom over and over and over again. That's all you need to do. I'm much worse than you. I'm very, very much sure that you can win this game without even trying at all. I'm not gonna Marnie and help them. I'm not that stupid. So I'm just gonna do that, I suppose. Attached to the Qwilfish or the Sigilyph. We have a Raihan, so it might be wiser just to use... I'm just gonna energy switch. What the hell, right? Is it gonna be enough though? I don't think I'm gonna do that. It's not even enough to knock it out. 30 plus 10. They're not weak towards the dark type. Yep, they're gonna evolve and retreat to the bench spot again with their Tower of Waters. All they need is a Octillery to get out their cards, Karina's Focus, anything they want, a Skiploom, a Rapid Strike Energy card, a Tower of Waters, anything at all. But you only get to fish out that one card. If you have a lot of Octilleries in play, you don't get to search for more than one Rapid Strike card and put it into your hand. Same goes for Raihan, you don't get to search for more than one card, although you get to choose any card from your deck. In addition to attaching that extra energy from your discard pile, obviously. So we're gonna use a Milo. We're just gonna delay and make sure they don't... We can't really do anything though. I'm just gonna pause the turn then. Because we can actually Raihan and search for Aurora to attack with Sigilyph if they knock out our Qwilfish. Oh, they can't actually knock out our Qwilfish. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh, that was stupid. I forgot. Oh, I forgot they are doing sweep damage. Dang, I forgot about that. Ah, I should have put my Sigilyph then. Oh, that was stupid. I definitely should have put Sigilyph. If they attack this turn, we are done for. We are literally done for. Please don't have... Okay, thank God. Okay, spinning attack, that's really good. Thank God. Oh my God. Double attack means they actually get hit by 6 damage counter with counter attack as well, because it activates twice. The ability activates twice if they attack twice with Fluffy Barrage, which you guys probably already know, but we actually get to use Qwilfish to attack as well. So that's sad for them, you know, because they actually have nothing now. I'm just gonna Raihan, keep my supporter cards, just because they have a bad hand and they just gave off just now that they have a really bad hand, so not gonna help them there. Never gonna help them. Discard the Marnie because we are not gonna help them at all. Dead Jumpluff. Pum 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 pum. Hoppip. Hoppip is pretty much useless though. It has free retreat, which is very strong, but 40 HP is not good. Like, you can Dragapult to kill it, you can Inteleon to kill it very easily. So if you have it, if you bring it out too late, it's gonna die that easy, you know, it's gonna die super easy. If you have enough Zigzagoons even, it's gonna kill it. Dragapult is gonna do a lot, you know, Dragapult VMAX, 5 damage counters on your bench, your opponent's bench Pokemon in any way you like. Every turn with that attack, Max Phantom. Or even an Old Cemetery. Old Cemetery Inteleon. Old Cemetery Zigzagoon. But obviously they have their stadium card, so that can actually protect them. Alrighty. What can we do now? We have to switch to our Sigilyph because they're gonna target everything at the same time. Retreat to Sigilyph. Attach 1 to everything just to prepare for the attack, I suppose. We can energy switch later anyways, so nothing much to worry about really. We don't need that Sableye really. Do we need the Sableye? I'm just gonna use Milo. Discard Marnie. Yeah, I'm gonna discard Marnie. Okay, got another Sigilyph. But I don't think I need it. We should definitely put that Sigilyph after they hit their first Matchless Maelstrom, because that's gonna do 60 damage to all of our Pokemon. If we have a V card, it's gonna do 120 damage to all of your bench V cards or bench VMAX. So that's how strong that Jumpluff card is, but it is only 40 HP for the basic, 90 HP for the stage 2 Pokemon. So if you have a Rapid Strike Urshifu, it's gonna die very easily. If you have a Kyogre, what's it called? Amazing Kyogre, it's gonna die easily as well. Orbital Amazing Kyogre. Obviously, you need that extra 1 damage counter. Kyogre only does 80. Or even Old Cemetery Kyogre or something, whatever. I'm speaking out of my ass here, but um, we have a boss order, so that's something. Should we attack with anything? What should we attack? I don't think boss order is gonna help us though. I'm just gonna pause a turn, doing nothing. I don't know what to do here. I really don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the turn. Because if I boss order attack them, then I'm gonna have to use my Qwilfish. Unless I attack them with a Psychic Assault, which is not gonna do much, you know. Oh, if I attack with Psychic Assault, they actually die. Oh, I should have done that. If I attack with Psychic Assault, they need to boss order though. If they don't boss order our Qwilfish, they would have died this turn. Yeah, that would have been smarter. If I attack with my Psychic Assault just now, then they would have died this turn. So now we have to attach to that one. We have a switch card. I'm just going to retreat because it's dying. So there's no point retaining that energy card because it's dying. I'm going to retreat and attack. And then energy switch that one to my Sigilyph. Boss order is not gonna help us. So they need 2 more knockouts. We're actually delaying them. They can't use that many matchless maelstroms just because they don't have that many tool cards to spare. They have two what do you call that? 2 more scroll of swirls to spare. So they are down to their last 2 scrolls. No scroll, no matchless, and they're done. So for each scroll, they can only hit 60 damage. Because after that, they die, you know? They're gonna die unless they have a boss order. They need that boss order. We should have retreated to that one. We are attacking with this one though. So 30, we can actually kill that thing. So we have to use boss order now. If they boss order, then we are done. If they don't boss order, then at least we can use Sableye. We can't use Sigilyph to attack because, oh wow, Medicham. Medicham with Jumpluff. Rapid Strike, Medicham, Rapid Strike, Jumpluff. Interesting. So we can actually kill something. What should we kill? Boss order something. I'm not gonna use a Bird Keeper, am I? Am I gonna use a Bird Keeper? I don't know what to do anymore, honestly. Do we have another Sableye in the deck? Yep, we have another Sableye. Might as well just get it, whatever. I just want to compress my deck. So we are gonna do that. We're just gonna do that. Because if they attack us without a boss order, then we should have attached that energy card though. Oh well. Or it may be wiser not to. We don't have a Raihan. So if they attack us, we actually can't do anything else. We're stuck the next turn, but they are stuck as well because unless they get their other, you know, their other card. No boss order. You can't get a boss order with that. But you can be, you know, you can be lucky and get a boss order on your hand already. 2 damage counter is not gonna knock us out. Thank God. Fortunately, this is 90, not 80. Qwilfish is quite powerful. 90 HP, the same HP as their stage 2 Jumpluff. But Jumpluff does a lot of damage, so at least we are killing them. Whatever they attack with, they are done. So they might as well just matchless now. Matchless, come on, matchless. There we go. Dead Jumpluff. Last Maelstrom card. Last scroll. If we win this game, it's gonna be like a godsend because it's a full 1 prize and we are not using our Sableye at all. It's our turn, wow. Okay. We have to use Sableye. Apparently... yeah, apparently we have to put a Sableye. If they boss order us, I don't know what to do anymore. But I don't think they can attack with anything. Oh, we are weak towards grass type though. So spinning attack can actually kill us. Oh god. So if we put a Rocky Helmet on both, that's gonna help us a lot. Yep, it's gonna help us a lot. For sure, for sure. So we are gonna just discard something. Let's just compress it some more by getting out a Qwilfish. We can't actually attack though. We can attack with that one. So if they don't retreat, they are done. If they attack with the Matchless Maelstrom, they die as well the next turn. They actually don't, they haven't died yet. Oh god. Oh, they can't attack. Oh, thank god. They don't have energy cards to attack. They need, that's the bad thing about Jumpluff. The bad thing about this card is you need 3 energy cards. So Rapid Strike energy and an extra energy card. So that's why it's better to have a, you know, something else to fast charge it with Flaffy or something that allows you to attach an extra energy card like a Raihan. If you have a Raihan, if they have a Raihan though, we're done. But it looks like they attach a basic energy from their hand. That means they can't attack this turn. They definitely can't attack this turn. So we can attach that extra energy. That means we, you know, if they don't get their boss order, we can win the game. We stand a fair chance of winning the game if they don't boss order us. We only have that 1 copy of boss order in this deck. And we used it for the Jumpluff. So we can't really do much anymore. We are not going to put the Qwilfish because they're going to kill it, you know. Should we put a Qwilfish? I'm quite torn. Because they actually can't kill it. They can kill the Sigilyph, they can't kill the Qwilfish. I'm just gonna put the Qwilfish then. Yeah, just to expand my options. I don't think they can kill it. Unless they use a Crobat to attack. They can't use a Crobat. No dark energies in their deck. We have a Raihan at last. We have our old cemetery to help us. If they attack our Sigilyph with that helmet on, they're done. We shouldn't have put that. Oh my god. I don't know really. I really don't know, because even if we don't, even if they boss order, they're probably gonna boss order our Sableye anyways. If they boss order Sableye, they are not gonna die. They're still not gonna die even with old cemetery on. So they only get 60 recoil damage. 60 is not enough to kill the Jumpluff. This is a very interesting game here. Super interesting. Very long game. Even if I lose this one, I'm fine because at least we actually survived this long. You know, it's a miracle that our Sableye deck survived that long against a Jumpluff. So it looks like they're attacking with Medicham. If they attack with that card though, if they pass the turn attacking with... if they use a Yoga Loop at the right time, they can take another turn. But I don't think they can do that without attacking with Jumpluff first. So they're gonna have to be very careful. But they just passed the turn, you know. Attaching that energy card to Medicham. I don't think they can win anymore. Like, Unless they are planning to use Matchless with Medicham. Matchless Maelstrom with Medicham only does 30 though. 60 to Sableye, but 30 to other things. They still need 2 hits to hit to knock out Sableye because it is only 120 for 2 hits of Matchless Maelstrom, even with Passimian. So no Passimian is gonna help Sableye, but it's not gonna help much. So they are probably waiting to. They're probably waiting for that, you know, boss order card. So we're gonna attach to this one, I suppose. We don't have to. We don't have to. So should we escape rope? Escape rope for something else? Because we don't need to kill this one. I think it's better just to kill this one. Just because they have, we have 3 price cards. Oh my gosh. We have 3 price cards. I thought we have 2 price cards left. Okay, I don't think it's looking too good for us because I thought we had 2 price cards. Raihan, oh my god. Okay, I think they're gonna kill our Qwilfish. We shouldn't have put that Qwilfish, guys. That was quite stupid of us. Because now they can use Smash Uppercut to kill us. I don't think they can do that though. 160. If we use a Raihan, we can still survive. Smash Uppercut 160. Yep, 160. We can still survive that hit. Let's hope that happens. If they hit us twice though. Oh, they hit us once. Oh, they need to hit us. Oh, they need to attack with spinning attack. Sorry guys, I'm not articulating very well, but they need to hit with spinning attack first. Otherwise, they're gonna kill their own Jumpluff with our counter attack. So this is quite a tricky game. Very tricky game. We don't even need a Raihan. So we have to be very careful here. If we put that one, we are done for. So we have to put this one. 60 is not going to kill this one. Let me look at the text. You may attack again after your opponent chooses a new active Pokemon. May attack twice each turn. I don't think they can kill this one. That's all we can do, really. So I think we're done because they have their last matchless. I don't think we can win anymore. Do they have Rapid Strike Energy card? One more Rapid Strike. Dang it. Let's try an escape rope. Yeah, I don't think we can win just because Qwilfish is not gonna survive. If we don't use a Qwilfish, then we can't survive either, you know? Oh god, what did we do? Okay, we just did something really silly there. Yeah, we can't win anymore. We did something very, very stupid. I'm just gonna do that one. Energy switch. Should we get a Marnie? I'm just gonna get energy switch. We have no way of healing that Qwilfish, and they are down to that one last prize card. So we can't really attack as well. We can't really do anything. Oh my god. I forgot that we can't attack. Might as well get an escape rope back, I suppose. Boss order. We can get a boss order. Oh my god. This is bad, bad, bad. We shouldn't have used that energy switch. I don't know what I was thinking. All they need is that matchless maelstrom. If they use it this turn, we're done. They need to retreat though. They need to retreat and add an extra energy card plus that matchless maelstrom card. So all they need is 3 pieces. All they need is 3 pieces. A Tower of Water, an energy card, and the tool card, and we are done. Qwilfish is dead. If they don't have it, then we're gonna boss order them the next turn, kill the Medicham with our Sableye V. Any Sableye will do. They're probably looking if they can hit all of our Pokemon at once, you know. Maybe boss order this one and hit both Sableyes with like 120 damage. There we go. One last piece. Oh my gosh, they passed the turn. That was so close. That was so close. Holy shit, we won. We won against a Jumpluff deck. Holy moly, guys. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Alright, we actually have to sign out now because it's past the 1 hour mark. So hope you guys enjoyed this deck. It features our Sableye V from Sword and Shield with the Crazy Claws attack doing 60x damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So Sableye V does a lot with your Crazy Claws, but obviously it is 2 dark energy costs. We have to think about how are we gonna charge it up for those 2 energy cards. So it is 2 specific type energy card. That is why we need our Raihan. We have no experience share in this deck. We only are relying on our Raihan and our energy switch to be able to fast charge our Sableye for an instant Crazy Claw hit. We want to hit instantly after they knock out our Qwilfish, after they damage our Sigilyph. That is what we want to do with this deck, because we are not attacking with Sableye at all until the very last minute. We are not playing this card. We are not putting this card into play at all until the very last minute after they knock out our Qwilfish, after they damage our Sigilyph. With a lot of old cemetery, we get to place extra damage counter on them as well. We also get to place more damage counter with our Rocky Helmet also. So these cards allow us to put a lot of damage counters, and then Sableye is gonna swoop in later on. After we do those ability damage counters, Sableye is gonna swoop in and collect the knockouts, a VMAX knockout hopefully. We don't get to record any VMAX knockout videos early on, but that's okay because at least we get to win against a Jumpluff deck. I'm very happy against that. So we won against Jumpluff, we won against a I think a V deck as well, a Togekiss V. So this deck is pretty good because it is effective against VMAX deck. It is very, very super effective against VMAX deck because you are sacrificing one Qwilfish or sacrificing that Sigilyph with a few old cemeteries and Rocky Helmet attached to it, and you actually get to knock out a VMAX Pokemon with your by only allowing your opponent to draw that one prize card. So after they knock out your Qwilfish, you're gonna put in your Sableye onto your bench, Raihan for that extra energy card, attach an extra from your hand, and then switch to your Sableye, to the active spot and hit a 360 or 370 damage with your Crazy Claw. That's how strong this deck is. We also have a lot of switch cards in this deck. We have our Escape Rope, 1 copy of Escape Rope, 2 switch in this deck, 1 Boss Order, and 2 Bird Keepers. We also have 2 Air Balloons as well, so 7 copies of our switch cards with 1 Boss Order extra. So Boss Order allows us to bring out any, drag out any VMAX if they put it on the bench and they attack with something else. We get to Boss Order and knock it out as well. We also have our Load Surge. As you saw earlier, Load Surge actually help us if they don't get to, if they pass a turn not doing anything, if they are stuck having a brick hand or having a not being able to find the right cards, then we actually get to use Load Surge for a Boss Order, and then on the next turn, Boss Order to kill a V on their bench that they save, that they try to rescue from the Crazy Claw hit. So this is how strong this deck is. We are also playing two 2 copies of our Aurora energy card as well. Aurora allows us to hit with our Sigilyph. So Sigilyph has the Psychic Assault attack, doing 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each damage counter on it. So Psychic Assault is 2 energy costs. It requires you to have a Psychic energy card and a Colorless energy attached to your Sigilyph. So Colorless, we can attach with our Raihan, Dark type energy from our discard pile, and Aurora, we can actually attach with our Raihan as well. Raihan allows you to search your deck for any card, any one card, and put it into your hand. But obviously, you can only play this card if one of your Pokemon gets knocked out on your opponent's last turn. But that's okay. If we get to play this card with a Sigilyph, we can attach from our discard pile a Darkness energy card and search our deck for an Aurora attached to our Sigilyph, and we are good to go for Psychic Assault, doing a lot of damage for only 2 energy costs. So this is how strong this deck is. We are playing 2 copies of Aurora for the discard as well. We also need to discard our Darkness energy in the discard pile to be able to use our Raihan, but that's okay. We actually don't need to worry too much about discarding that energy card because we are attaching constantly from our hand every turn to start with, and we are not attacking with Sableye to start with. So to start with, we have to attach to either a Qwilfish or a Sigilyph, just so we can energy switch later on. After we attach a lot of energy cards to our Pokemon in play, if they knock out our Qwilfish or our Sigilyph, we have at least 1 or 2 on our bench Pokemon for the energy switch. And all we need to do is Raihan for a switch card, Raihan to a Sableye for a switch card, and then energy switch the energy on our bench Pokemon to that Sableye. After using the Raihan for that extra from the discard pile, we essentially have 2 Darkness energy already on the Sableye for the Crazy Claw hit. So that's how powerful your energy switch card is. It's an item card. You get to use it with your Raihan, with that switch card as well, to be able to put your Sableye on the active spot for the VMAX knockout hit. So this is how strong our Sableye V card is with the Qwilfish combo. I love this combo because we are using a very quirky, never before seen combo with our Qwilfish Bursting Needles ability, allowing you to place 6 damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon if they knock out your Qwilfish in the active spot. If you have it in your active spot and if they knock it out with a damage, if they knock it out with special conditions, if they knock it out with damage counters, you don't actually get to activate this ability. This ability only works if your opponent knock out your Qwilfish in the active spot and if it's knocked out by damage from an attack. So that's the nitty-gritty. Let's sign out now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one. Have a nice day. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you find our videos interesting, entertaining, or fulfilling in any way, we'll see you on the next one, and bye for now.